Welcome back to It Is In You TV, the place we come to remember what we've always known. I'm here to remind you of something simple, something powerful, and something you can act on the second this video ends. Your real life, the one you dream about in quiet moments, starts the instant you decide to start living your true passion. Now, let's be clear. When I say passion, I'm not talking about a perfect plan, a flawless business model, or a polished brand ready for the world. Forget the pressure of having it all figured out. That comes later, or maybe never. And that's okay. I'm talking about that thing you can't stop thinking about when the room gets quiet and the day's noise fades away. It's the idea that visits you in the shower, on your commute, right before you fall asleep. It's that internal whisper, that persistent itch you try to ignore because it feels too big, too risky, too inconvenient, or just not practical for someone like you right now. We tell ourselves, I'm too busy. I don't have the money. I'll do it when the kids are older. I'll start when I get that promotion. We create a narrative of later. But here's the truth nobody told me early enough. A truth that could have saved me years of waiting for a sign that was already there. Passion doesn't ask for your permission. It doesn't wait for your schedule to clear up. It doesn't care if you feel ready. It asks for one thing and one thing only: a decision. Not someday. Not when everything aligns perfectly. Today. Right now, in this imperfect, messy, beautiful moment. Think about it. Go back to the moments in your life when you felt fully, completely alive. What were you doing? Maybe you were lost in a piece of music, sketching in a notebook, or solving a complex problem that no one else could crack. Time disappeared. Hours felt like minutes. Your energy didn't drain, it multiplied. You finished feeling more energized than when you started. In those moments, you weren't performing for an audience. You were becoming more yourself. You were aligning with your core. That feeling, that's not an accident. It's not a random occurrence or a pleasant distraction. That's a signal. It's your inner compass, your soul's GPS, pointing directly at your North Star. It's telling you, this way, more of this. But then the fear creeps in, the voice of practicality, of caution. People say, but what if I fail? What if I invest my time and my heart and I fall flat on my face? What if people laugh? I hear you. That voice is loud. So let me flip it. Let's ask some different questions. What if you succeed? Not overnight, not in a massive, world-changing way, but what if you succeed just enough to change your own trajectory by 1 degree? That 1 degree over time leads you to an entirely new destination. What if one messy, imperfect attempt, one clumsy rep is the very thing that gets you into the room where the right person notices, the person who can open the next door for you? And here's the most important question. What if the real risk isn't trying and failing? What if the biggest risk of all is staying exactly the same, living a life painted in shades of gray, always wondering what if? Living your passion isn't about a dramatic movie-style leap of faith where you quit everything tomorrow. That's a myth that paralyzes more people than it inspires. It's about choosing one small, courageous action today. An action so small, it feels almost insignificant, but it's a vote for the person you want to become. It's 10 minutes to practice that instrument gathering dust. One post you've been terrified to share because you're worried about judgment. One email to a mentor asking for a 15-minute virtual coffee. It's one small promise you'll keep to yourself every single day this week. That's it. That's the start. You don't need a 5-year plan or a crystal clear vision of the end goal to begin. That's another trap. We wait for clarity, but clarity isn't a prerequisite, it's a result. You earn clarity by beginning. You find the path by taking the first step. The answers you're looking for are not in your head. They are in the work, in the action. So start ugly, start messy, start with a shaky voice and clumsy hands. Start small. But for the love of your future self, Start now. In the episodes to come, we're going to dive deep into a simple framework I use with my clients, a system to turn that spark into a sustainable fire. It's called the 5I framework. We'll learn to identify the thing that truly lights you up. We'll iterate by making one tiny version of it in the next 24 hours. We'll integrate it into your life by putting it on your calendar like it matters, because it does. Then we'll insulate your fragile new energy by protecting it from the voices that drain it. And finally, will illuminate your progress by sharing it so your light can help others find their way. But that's for later. Today is about the decision. Now, as soon as you make this decision, you'll hear the doubts. They'll come fast and loud. First, you'll hear yours. Who do you think you are? You're not qualified. You're too old. You're too young. It's already been done before. Then you'll hear theirs. The well-meaning friends, the concerned family members. Is that stable? Are you sure that's a good idea? Maybe you should focus on your real job. Listen to me. That's normal. It's the static of the status quo. Doubt is the gatekeeper to every meaningful pursuit. Here's the secret. Doubt is incredibly loud at the start, but it quiets down when your reps get louder. Every small action you take is a vote that silences the fear. Keep going. Your consistency is the antidote to your doubt. So if you're sitting there waiting for a sign, waiting for someone to give you approval, waiting for the universe to send you a perfectly wrapped invitation, this is it. Consider this your permission slip. Consider this your official, undeniable green light, because your passion is not a cute hobby you hide in the garage. It's not a guilty pleasure for late night hours. It's a responsibility you honor. It's the unique gift you were given to share with the world. Someone out there right now is waiting for exactly what you can create, and they need it created exactly how only you can create it. Your voice, your perspective, your style. And if today felt heavy, if your own belief is running on empty, that's okay. Borrow mine until yours grows back. I believe in the potential you can't see yet. You have enough to begin. You have enough knowledge, enough skill, enough courage for the very next step. Not perfect, enough. So here's your challenge. Your first assignment. Before you sleep tonight, I want you to take one single tangible step. Send the message you've been drafting in your head. Write the first paragraph of the blog post. Record the 30-second clip on your phone, even if you never post it. Put a non-negotiable 15-minute block on your calendar for tomorrow. Prove to yourself and only yourself that you're serious. This is a promise to you. Because when you finally give yourself permission to live your true passion, something magical happens. Your life stops whispering and starts roaring. It shifts from black and white to full, vibrant color. And that roar, that powerful, authentic, undeniable sound, it's been in you the whole time, waiting. If this lit a fire in you, if you felt that spark, then do me a favor, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We're building a community of people who are done waiting. I'll be here with new fuel every single week to help you unlock and live what's already in you. Now go take that step.